The main riff is clean. Normally on the neck pickup, and I usually end up rolling the volume off a little bit too. It's an E. The chords are just E and A like that, but it's what's between them that kind of adds to the jangly kind of feel to it. So you slide into both chords. So the main riff is so again, be careful. You don't really want to hit that note. I kind of mute it with the first finger, the very bottom of the first finger. So and you're just adding the pinky. And then the second time, that's kind of like our own version of it. It's a little bit more pronounced with the stop. So the first time it's, and then the second time it's, Pete does hits there, so it makes it kind of obvious. You'll fall right into it. So that's the main riff, really. And then the pre-chorus, I kind of did it differently a lot, but it's something like, something along those lines, or a lot of times I do. Something like that. I don't even know what Jimmy Page is really doing there, but just do that twice. That's essentially what I do. And then the chorus is just that's this kind of A chord based off the G string that you slide up to a B. I'm sorry. What is that? I guess it's a G, actually. You're sliding up to an A. It's not exactly what Jimmy Page is playing, but it works and it fits. I think it actually kind of fits better with the groove we play it on, which is a little bit more groovy than the Zeppelin version, I think, in the chorus at least. It goes back to the second verse, back to that. Then after the second verse, before it goes to the chorus, it does a double lead. It goes, you're playing the bottom part there. So it's the 12th fret on the B string. So you're actually bending it up. You don't actually fret the top note, you go. And Tom's doing so when it's played together it gets that cool effect. So again, that's what you're doing, and it goes back into the chorus. And after that chorus, it does a dual lead out of that chorus. So the second chorus has a dual lead going into it and then coming out. And the one coming out is kind of an Allman Brothers-y almost. Like, although, maybe not Allman Brothers-y, but what you're playing is start on the 12th fret on the E string. You're just walking down. And Tom's doing, so when you play it together it sounds very cool. So again, your part is now the trick is you have to go right back into the verse. So what I end up doing the last time, I usually end up cutting the last note off, kick off the distortion I have, switch the pickups from the bridge to the neck. Although actually, no, I think I play the lead part on the neck to eliminate the pickup switch, and I think it sounds pretty good. But so the last time it's, and then I don't actually hit the last note would be to resolve on that, but I don't actually hit that. I end up going. That's pretty much the whole song. It's real important that you hit that coming out of the dual lead because Tom doesn't play there. So you're carrying that kind of trademark jangling riff. And then before the third chorus, it goes back to the whatever. I kind of made the second time. I kind of changed it up a little bit. I never really played the exact same thing twice. Back in the chorus. Then after the last chorus, Tom usually takes a long solo there, and you just keep playing the chorus behind it. If I get bored or if it starts to sound repetitive, sometimes I'll switch it up and I'll just go. Just an open E and an open A. Just hammer on the notes. And then when Tom comes to the end of the solo, Pete usually counts off like a tss, tss, and you. And that's how we end the song. And Tom usually, he goes off like that. I used to. And he got mad at me because he would go off at the same time, which was kind of funny because we were doing totally different things. So I usually had this. Something along those lines. Something like that. I hope that makes sense. Let me know if you have any questions.